Hi everyone, my name is Ritika and this is just my video diary. I'm kind of documenting the experiences that I'm having as a teacher to like community kids. It's different. I think I like believe than teaching, I guess, uh, international school or maybe private school kids and well-off kids. Uh, yeah, because you get to have that feeling, it's kind of affection from the kids, I guess. Talking about affection, today I brought like took something to the class to show kind of my like it's not really kind of showing my affection, but I think these gestures kind of show that it can. Also, uh, the thing is that last time, so I was teaching maths last year also. We have this program of 2 years where we teach the kids. Um, so this is my second year. I'm kind of fortunate enough to be teaching the same thing again. So I feel like, okay, content is there. So things that I did not do correctly the last time, I can do it this time. So last time, I tried to make them understand on the protractor, the small protractor itself, that how to locate angles. It doesn't work when you're trying to make them understand that they think they don't understand it. The divisions are not clearly visible to them. They're doing something with it. So this time, I'm teaching again to understand the different kids, but again to understand the same standard. So I knew at this time when I'm gonna teach them angles, I'm gonna make a protractor of my own. There, there are some 3 marks on it. I knew it's not this probability, and then this thing happens. But then I think theoretical that's fine. See, like it has these two eyes kind of thing. So this is like a big giant protractor that I took and put it on the board. Because it is easier that way to make them understand or give them how to like divisions and where in their divisions and why they're important and what is the purpose of it, hold it. Yeah. So just yeah, overall I'm pretty happy that I took this today. The experience was really nice and I would like to believe that they understood the concept this time around. And I have my own personalized, um, you know, protractor now with this subsea marks. I would always remember that I took like a aloo subsea that day, made it myself, and it's spelled and the what happened. But yeah, a different kind of memory. Overall, also, talking about affection of kids. I got this card, which I had like stuck in my diary. Honestly, forget the best teacher ever. This is the first card I've gotten from this grade. Uh, it's exciting. When you start getting your first set of cards, you feel like you're doing something right. It's like a pressure to keep doing that, but then there are some days that you're frustrated. Like, a lot of uncontrollable factors, just things come up to you and you're overwhelmed. And sometimes you kind of get angry at things that you normally wouldn't get angry at. Yes, kids are kids. They say things that and they do things that adults don't like. Because adults are adults and they have their own adult things to deal with. But the kids don't know that. For them, their partner bullying them is a big deal, of course. And who else to reach out to than the teacher? But for teacher, it's like, okay, I have this house function coming up, which I did not sign up for, but now I have to wear a sari. So for me, that's a big thing on my mind. Or we have these 10 lists that are pending and we have to give names, or we have to collect this money, that thing, and the, like adult things. But to them, it's important that somebody addresses those things. But once they form this bonds for you, with you, like of course, these cards are not gonna come free. They're going to come with their trust and their hope that you will listen to them and possibly solve their problems, but you're not able to solve your own problems. How are you going to solve theirs? You're not able to solve your overthinking problem. How are you going to solve their this kid bullies me or this kid does that problem? So there are a lot of things that do come. Uh, but I think it's all part of that we're doing. Sometimes we do lose our control and then we come back to our center and kind of remind us why we started this, definitely not to get at kids or lose our control. Uh, yeah, trying to be better in that aspect and trying to really understand what these tiny humans need from me. This is just, I think the video started as a fiction and then it turned into kind of like a rant of a primary school teacher, elementary school teacher. And teaching fifth grade started by mistake. Middle primary. I don't know, whenever I say primary, I feel like, okay. But yeah, it's just that content wise, it's even like middle school is not that easy content wise too. You still have to put in a lot of thought into what you're planning. But it's not just babysitting as well. Like because otherwise if you think of a primary teacher, it's like, am I just babysitting? But that's my thing. I'm not it. Okay. So this card, like kid wrote her like personal details also, shared something that might be private, personal to her family. It just feels, you know, wholesome and cute and really nice that somebody trusts you with all that information. Even maybe it's not like it might not even be that private, but yeah, this is somebody is trusting you with that information. So if the video took a lot of turns, that's what happens when I just sit and start sharing. Thank you for listening. Uh,